Hello! I'm Jaguar. I like to play video games, and I'm on the TerraFirmaCraft server hosted by layrad.net. It is... let's have a look. Time, can't remember. Early autumn. Year 5. I have no crops planted, no food, because time ticks by slowly. I guess I could just plant the seeds anyway, but I'll see how much food I've got. And apparently right now I'm starving, so I need to eat. Got a numb. So I haven't played TerraFirmaCraft server for weeks. Maybe even a month or two, I don't know. Month or 3. How long has it been? I don't know whether that information is logged anywhere, but I'm curious. So, and the reason for that is just I've been playing on other servers, basically. Which happens. Oh, I was wondering what I did there. The stars are out. I'm gonna have to get used to doing everything manually. Can I? Oh no, I still haven't got a sword. Mobs are obviously back on. Guess I better make some steel armor. I've literally just, last time I was playing, I got to the point where I could make steel. And I don't, oh man, I don't have a bed. Because we never found sheep. So now I've just got to sit in here for a while. Well, that's actually okay, because I've got to make sandwiches. Now, do I have any food, or is it all decayed? I bet you anything it's all decayed. Ooh, I have some sugar. Which is interesting, actually, because, yeah, 6.4 ounces of sugar. Sugar, I think, doesn't really decay. Like, I read that if you're, like in an Egyptian tomb, like a mummy of a king or queen, like, if they were buried with honey, like 3,000 years ago, apparently you could probably still eat that honey. I read that somewhere. And it's because something about honey has like antibacterial qualities. Well, actually, no, that might be because of that, not because it's sugary or sweet. I don't know. Well, shit. So I'm just going to sit in here and ramble about stuff. I just read in the news that Joe Rogan thinks that Frankie Edgar should be the next fight for Conor McGregor and not Jose Aldo. Which I think is bullshit. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really want to see Conor fight Frankie Edgar, because he never has fought Frankie Edgar. He won the belt from Aldo before fighting Edgar, and a lot of people, including I think myself, actually no, not including myself, a lot of people think that Edgar would have beaten Conor. And the only reason I don't agree with that is because I don't actually have an opinion on that, because I have never watched Frankie Edgar fight. I don't know him very well at all. I don't even know what kind of personality he has, let alone what kind of style he has, fighting-wise. I wonder if I've got any booze. Oh, and I think my barrels are all outside. I've got vinegar. Ah, of course. That's 104 gram of onion, 109. That's it. I've got some pickled onions. Ladies and gentlemen, today is a great day. I'm not gonna starve. I better plant, well, I'm definitely going to plant some crops. Anyway, back to mixed martial arts. Yeah, I mean, I'll be happy to see other fight, but the thing is, Aldo was one of the most amazing fighters and one of the most amazing champions the UFC held, like combat sports in general. He was the undefeated UFC featherweight champion for 10 years, and he was the only featherweight champion the UFC ever had, because he was the WEC champion. The UFC bought out the WEC and merged the fighters. And so he was like the first UFC champion, featherweight champion, by sheer virtue of being the WEC champ, because they didn't have a featherweight category before then, featherweight weight class. So he was the only UFC featherweight champ ever, and undefeated for 10 years. He defended that belt, I don't know, 15 times? I don't know how many fights he had. Or how many defenses he had. But that is remarkable. Even if you don't know what the hell I'm talking about right now, you know, being a champion at any sport, whether it's like whatever, is amazing. 10 years. And he lost in like 13 seconds to Conor because of a knockout, which a lot of people say, you could say that's a definitive win, and yes, it is a definitive win. You know, credit where credit is due, Conor McGregor knocked him out, and that is, you know, an achievement. An achievement to say the least. And I like Conor McGregor, I love his fighting style, I think he's amazing. I'm not quite so fond of his obsession with money, but it wouldn't surprise me if he just talks a lot. I think he just talks a lot. I shouldn't have done that. I'm so used to like having angel wings and armor and stuff now. Do I have a sword? I don't think I made a sword. I've got a spear. So like, where was I? Yeah, I like Conor McGregor, but I want that Aldo rematch. I need that Aldo rematch. Because let's face it, it's the right thing to do. So, we'll see what the UFC gods. What's his name? Joe Silver? Oh, that's too big. Never mind, I'll just pop it back in there. Too heavy, I should say. Well, too big. We should see what the Dana White and Joe Silver, the matchmaker, I wonder what they want. I've never actually thrown this javelin before, so let's see what happens. Oh, it comes back to you. Oh, cool. Well, that was pretty effective. Damn it. I had to try. I had to try. Pick up, pick up, pick up. Shit. This was a bad idea. That's why I ate, so I could sprint. Got scythe? How much damage does that do? 70. I've got one steel ingot. 150. Piercing. 250. Let's give this a whirl. Slashing! Smithing bonus 4.3%. Well, that's ideal because he can't come in. Bloody archers. Nah, I'm not going to do that. That's way too risky, but I wanted to see if I could pull it off. Come on, where's the sun? Come on, Earth. Rotate faster. Haha, you can't get me. Should be able to punch him through the window slots. So, yeah. I will be disappointed if Aldo doesn't get a rematch, because what I would love to see... You see, this is the way it works. If Aldo wins, yeah, and gets his belt back, then fuck it. Have Conor fight Frankie Edgar, and let's see what happens. And then if Edgar beats Conor, whoever wins gets to fight Aldo, yeah? So then you'd have the Conor-Aldo rematch. The Conor... No, never mind, I'm getting confused. So if Aldo wins, then McGregor and Edgar could fight. If Aldo loses again, then okay, Conor, well done, you're definitely the fucking champ. You beat Aldo twice. Yeah? So then he fights Frankie Edgar next. Like, it's as simple as that. Ah, jeez. It'd better happen. But you know what? I don't think the UFC like Jose Aldo because he doesn't speak very good English, you see, and he doesn't really seem to want to make an effort to learn it, which doesn't make him a very marketable... Thank God it's dawn. It doesn't make him a very marketable champ. Oh, a marketable fighter in general, in fact. This is cool because I didn't play TerraFirmaCraft. Mobs have turned off because Peg started the server with Shanty, I think, on his own. Played for a bit. They turned mobs off because it was just too hard. Like, it was just way, like, it's survival mode at its hardest, and he was like, well, it's hard, with mobs turned off. It's still really hard. It's like, as it says, survival mode as it should have been. So I played without mobs on, and then you turn them on, and I was like, whoa, this is hard. And I think I'll be alright now once I make steel armor, because steel is like end game. It's end game in TerraFirmaCraft. And then there's blue and red steel, whereby you need to make like silver and gold and lapis to make the alloy of a different color. And that's like hard to do. Okay, I can still hear these mobs, so they haven't died yet. Come on, burn! Burn, bitch! The sun's coming up. Come on, ignite! Man, I'm so glad I pickled those onions. You see, I made loads of vinegar. Like I've got, what? That's how much I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Got 4 thingies of vinegar. Well, actually, no, let's do 10. 10, 20. Got about 29 buckets of vinegar, with which I can make a fair bit of... What is going on? Come on. It's like 9 in the morning or something. Not quite noon. God, jeez. Oh, hang on. Where's my sword? Where did I put my sword? Let's try. Oh man, he's got 594 health. Oh, no, I can kill him. I can kill him. But I need to eat. Pickled onion. Right, nom nom nom. Let my health tick up. Oh shit. Have I got fresh water in here? No. What an idiot. Right, we're gonna sprint for fresh water. Are you ready? Have I not got any water in here? What is wrong with me? Oh, it's because I haven't been playing with mobs on, so I've never had to, like, worry about it. Right. I don't know why Oh, they don't burn when they're alive. No, they must do. Oh, nice, I can two-shot a zombie. It's because he's got leather armor on. That's skelly. He's stuck behind a barrel. Twat. Dumb motherfucker. There we go. There we go. Alright. It's daytime. Daytime? Nighttime. Where's my steel ingot? Somewhere. I made like one steel ingot. Just so I could be like, woo, I made steel. Right. Steel! What do I do with it? I think one ingot is enough to make a sword. I could make a pickaxe. I don't know whether it's got any point. Sword seems to be the most obvious thing since mobs are back on. And I think I might neaten up. I'm going to move all these chests. I'm going to build a bigger home. I didn't realise. I wasn't sure. So I built my house with frames. Like, what are they called? Beams. Timber support beams. Ooh, is that fruit? Oh, sweet. I think bananas. I've got bananas, baby. I'm going to go bananas for bananas. Oh, fucking glorious. See, fruit trees blossom at different times. So, if you have all the fruit trees, you're kind of set. Because you'll have blossoming fruit all the time, and it doesn't... food doesn't decay when it's on the vine, so to speak, or in the ground, or whatever the hell. I'll get those later. Ah, shit. Alright, I'll get my knife, because there's a way... I didn't realise this before. I think somebody commented, said you could do it, and then I was like, alright, and Peg was like, yep, there are shortcut keys. And and then I was like, how do I do this? And then I tried it in a video, I think the last video, or one before that, it didn't work. And then I did some testing and realised that it was because moody music has started. Oh. Got 2 bones now. Where's my knife? Yeah, you need a knife in your inventory. Hang on, better put those. Can I remember? Yep. I do like the music that comes with TFC. I think it's really cool. Right. Okay, time to cut up fruit. I can't remember how you do this, because I've never really done it before. Right, let's figure this out. Somewhere. Cycle tool mode. Lock tool location. Damn it, I figured this out before and I can't... Oh. Not to worry, I'll just do it manually for now. I'll just do it manually for now, it's fine. It's fine. Right, let's harvest the fruit. Ooh, and then I can get an axe. An axe or something else. A knife, maybe? And I can prune? Splice the branches and get... And then I can plant those. So you can increase the number of trees you've got. Do. Exciting, I know, but deal with it. I'm gonna have to cut this episode short because I've gotta eat and stuff. Spend some time with my lady. And now, if I cut... I wonder if you can pickle bananas. Sounds gross. I'm not actually that keen on bananas. I used to eat them when I was a kid. I should have a banana again for the sake of having a banana. And I'll probably be like, oh, I like these. Good source of potassium. Right. I want to see if I can pickle. A free pickle. Todd Glass reference. Hilarious stand-up comic. Love that guy. He's talking about like a restaurant. And somebody offers him, he's like, do you want a pickle, sir? Todd's like, no, thank you. Don't want a pickle. And the waiter says, are you sure? They're free. And then the guy's like, oh, I'll take a free pickle. No, oh. There you go. You can pickle bananas. Alright, and on that note, I am going to cut this episode short. Well, not cut it short, I'm just going to cut it. And yeah, next episode, whenever that might be, I'll probably make steel. I've got some iron left. Get my smithing up. Maybe make some armor. That'd be cool. I've got some leather armor at the moment, thanks to Blue's cows. But yeah, I'll make some steel. And I have scouted out, prospected silver mines, gold and stuff. Silver and gold. So red and blue steel armor could be a thing. Alright. Thanks a lot for watching. Please leave a comment. I'll be back soon.